Good morning and welcome back to another KTTV broadcast. I'm Ethan Hendrickson.
And I'm Riley Grogan. We have a packed episode with a look into Mrs. Garrett's 5th grade class, this year's fall play, Veterans Day, and a behind-the-scenes look at KTTV. But first, let's look at this week's riddle.
What nails do carpenters hate to hit?
Prossman was able to catch up with Mrs. Garrett's 5th grade class as they built machines to make life easier.
This is Peyton Prossman reporting for Tiger Television as I was able to catch up with Clark Elementary's 5th grade class about their recent machine projects.
My name is Carson. My name is Jordan.
We're just going to put it right here, so we're going to go this way the first time, and then it's going to go down these and going to go over here and over junction.
The project was in-kind planes. We did some science contraptions, and my favorite was the lever.
This has been Peyton Prossman for Tiger Television.
Looks like you guys had fun.
For many weeks, Mr. Anderson and the cast of this year's fall play worked hard to prepare a great show. Bailey Reed has more.
This is Bailey Reed giving you a look into this year's fall play.
The New London High School Masked Tigers put on a fall play which was Agatha Raisin and the Keys of Death. The play was a murder mystery framing the wrong person.
After you, Mrs. Raisin, the usual.
But Mr. Fletcher.
My name's Tierney Jewett and I played Agatha Raisin. I like being able to get up on stage and play a different person. It's really fun to do. How I get ready to perform on stage, I like to look over my lines. It helps best when you're in costume, helps you get into character.
I'm Andy McLaren and I played Inspector Wilkes. My favorite part about acting is being able to make people laugh by doing crazy and silly things. We prepare to act by going through weeks of practice until we get all of our lines memorized, and then we start blocking on the stage.
Oh, I have 175. We'll make it 2.
If I had any inspirations for acting, it'd probably be people like Jim Carrey and probably Kenan Thompson.
My acting inspiration would have to be Chris Colfer.
If I had advice for people to do fall play, I'd say just go out and do it. It's one of the funnest things you can do. And don't be afraid that you'll be bad at acting, because you can just keep getting better and better the more you do it.
You should go out for play because it helps you become more comfortable talking in front of people and being goofy sometimes.
How are you doing? I'm doing very good. That's very good.
The 28 cast and crew members would like to thank Mr. Anderson for all of his hard work. This has been Bailey Reed reporting for KTTV.
You know, being in the fall play was a great experience. What did you think about it?
I thought the cast of the play did great. KTTV is a fun class that has given us a real-life look at what it takes to make a newscast. Here's Jerry Schaefer with a behind-the-scenes look of KTTV.
I'm Jerry Schaefer, and I'm going to give you an inside look on what it takes to make an episode of KTTV that you'll enjoy. On Monday, the staff has their weekly meeting to determine where everyone is at on their features. A feature is a 1.5 minute story you see in the episode. The meeting will usually be ran by the student director, and we also figure out who has the roles for that week for tape day. Then on Tuesday, everyone who has a feature that week usually is finishing or presenting their feature to Miss Campbell or Cameron.
I'm Bailey Reed and I'm the scriptwriter.
Hi, I'm Cameron Watson. I'm the student director of KTTV.
Hi, I'm Mr. Munford. I'm the director of technology for the school district here.
I like writing the script because writing is fun and the anchors will say anything.
Being the director of KTTV makes me feel like a big deal because I get to boss people like these girls around.
I like being part of the KTTV staff because it affords us an opportunity to provide opportunities for our students that they wouldn't get elsewhere.
Wednesday is run-through day where we get the studio ready and get the features on Casper. Casper is a software that runs our show smoothly. This helps because it fixes the no bugs we will have on Thursday. Of course, there is some goofy ground involved too. Thursday is tape day where our week's finished product comes together into the episode that everyone watches. It's actually quite hard making a 10-minute episode, so when you watch it every Friday, just think about the work that it takes to make it. Finally on Friday, the staff watches the episode, and afterwards we break off into groups and critique the work. We all talk about things to fix and ways to continue to improve. Then a new week begins with a new episode underway.
You guys killed it, by the way. This was great. We had a really good episode.
This has been Jay Schaefer giving you the inside look on Tiger Television.
If you are interested in broadcasting, you should consider KTTV for one of your future classes.
On the 11th, Frankie Johnson went to the new Veteran Memorial uptown to honor our veterans.
Frankie Johnson, I'm here at the Veterans Memorial.
And I had the privilege to visit with a few veterans.
My name is Dave McGregor.
My name is Larry Meager.
I was 18 when I first signed up. I went in when I was 19. I ended up in rank being a staff sergeant.
And my rank at the time I retired was Master Gunnery Sergeant. When I joined the Marine Corps, I was 20. I was in the Marine Corps, the United States Marine Corps, for 27 years.
I've spent 8 years in the United States Air Force.
Veterans Day is intended to honor and thank all military personnel who served the United States in all wars. Also, Veterans Day is filled with pride, heroism of those who died in the country's service and with gratitude for the victory.
My name is Mr. Bell. I served in the United States Air Force for over 23 years. Most of it was, almost 20 of that was in Europe. My uniform to school when I'm in school to help remind students, remind them that it is Veterans Day, and also if given the chance to help remind students what veterans have done for them personally.
So on the 11th day of the 11th month, we honor and thank those who have served.
This has been Frankie Johnson reporting to you from Tiger Television.
We appreciate all that our veterans have done. Hey Ethan, have you solved this week's riddle yet?
No, I haven't. What's the answer?
What nails do carpenters hate to hit? Fingernails.
Please let me know if you have any riddle suggestions. Now, just a quick reminder that our middle and high school food drive is going on and you can donate every morning in front of Mrs. Campbell's room. For every 5 items, your name will be put in a drawing for a chance to win prizes.
Also, be sure to purchase a Candygram for 50 cents. Candygrams will be sold all next week for middle and high school, and Clark students will be able to purchase on Wednesday, December 10th.
Now a look into this week's events. JV boy, varsity girls, and boys basketball against Central Lee here starting at 4. Middle school girls basketball at Winfield Mount Union at 4:30. Middle school wrestling at West Burlington at 4:30 on Saturday, December 6th. The Jeremy Folk Invitational Wrestling Tournament here starting at 10.
On Monday, December 8th, an all-band holiday concert in the high school auditorium starting at 7. Middle school girls basketball versus Danville starting at 4. On Tuesday, December 9th, JV and varsity boys basketball versus Maharishi here starting at 6. Thursday, December 11th, high school wrestling in Wapello at 6:30, and middle school girls basketball versus Notre Dame here starting at 4:30.
We'll see you next time on Tiger Television.